Back to Further Solutions Academy. On this video, I'll be walking you through diagonalization of 3 by 3 matrix. I think previous video I've explained the one of 2 by 2. By now, you should understand that. And mind you, before you watch this video or you view this video, try as much as possible to understand the video before now. I think we have worked on we have introduced eigenvalue and eigenvector, and also example on eigenvalue and eigenvector, and also characteristics equation. And even though 2 by 2 diagonalization won't be did before now, try to build there, because at this point I know I'll be communicating as if you really have the foundation already. You know what you need to know by now. Don't forget with what I've said, in the previous video, that when I'm asked to diagonalize any vector, any matrix, don't worry, in the next video we'll work on how to diagonalize vector also, okay, now, if I should diagonalize any vector, it's always M and the eigens with M inverse. Now, I've said that this is the given matrix, this is the what? The eigenvalues, eigenvectors. You package them, become a what? A matrix. And the last one will be the inverse of that given matrix, which we have done that in a previous video. Now I have a problem here. This is a problem that just to illustrate what I'm trying to refer to. Let M. My M is very small. Thank God we are even having big board now. My M equals to 1 is 0, 4. 0, 2, 0, 3, 1 minus 3. Now, this is going to be a given matrix. Now, I want to diagonalize this vector, this matrix. For your information, at this point, you should know how to derive a characteristics equation, which I've told you earlier. My characteristics equation will be given as my lambda squared minus trace. This trace, which is going to be what? Is 0 lambda squared. This plus this to be 0. And minus the row reduction of what? Of the trace. It means this and this. This times this minus 6 and the 0. It will be minus 6 and plus the row reduction of the second one and this, which it will be this times this minus 1, this times this, and minus 12. It means I'll be having minus 15 plus the last one, minus 1, yes. 12, yes, that one. Now, the last part of this, the trace on this, which will be minus, that will be plus 2. I'll be having plus 2. Now, this will be 21, which will be 19. I'll be having 19 lambda, and the last part of it, determinant of the every plus determinant. How do I get the determinant? This times this, it will be 6 minus 6 and 0. It means I'll be talking about minus 6. This and this, that will be 0 anyway. And this also will be plus. I'll be having this times this and this times this. This times this will be minus 6. Now, minus 6 times 4, which is going to be minus 6 times 4, which is going to be 24. Minus 24. Now, minus 24, and that's going to be 30. That will be minus 30. Now, it means I'll be having minus 30 equals to 0. Now, that is my characteristics equation. Please, by now, you should know how this is being formed. It means I can write this as lambda cube minus 19 lambda minus 30 equals to 0. Now, I don't need to be doing this anyway, because I'm not here to come and teach elementary mathematics. How do I solve this type of problem? What I will just do, look at this rubbish. Sorry. If I have 30 here, I will look for the factor of 30. What are the factor of 30? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Now, it means my factor this number, look at this number. Those numbers I mentioned, they are embedded in those things. It means if I, for instance now, if my lambda equals to 1, can I check for 1? If at all, if I should get, okay, let me test for 2. Let me put 2 here. Let's see. If I put 2 here, this one will be 8. That is going to be 8. This one will be, okay, let me put minus 2. Let's start from minus 2. Minus 2, this one will be minus 8. This one will be, this times this, which is 9 times 2, will be 38. Will be plus 38 and minus 30. Now, can you see equals to 0? Now, I think with what I've explained now, I can see that what my lambda equals to what? Minus 2. It means 2 is one of the factors. Now, I can now run to synthetic method. I think I'm not here to come and teach elementary maths, but let me, for those that are not in line, I'll be having plus 2. I'm running towards my synthetic method. Oh my God. Okay, no problem. I'm running towards my synthetic method. Now, look at this synthetic method. I'll be having 1. I'm just trying to interpret the coefficients here. I'll be having 0 because my lambda square is 0. And also, I'll be having minus 19 and 30. Can you see? Now, the first thing I will do, I will draw down the 1. 1 will be here. Now, 1 times this, it will be 2. 2 minus will be here. Sorry for those that are not plus 2 anyway. Now, minus will be here. Now, which is going to be 2. I will not say that 0 minus 2, it will be what? It will be minus 2. I'll move on to the next one. This, plus 2 times, that will be what? 4. I'll be having 4. Now, I will write my 4 here. That will be minus 4. Now, minus 19 minus, there's a minus there, minus 4. That will be what? Minus 15. Minus 15. Now, minus 15 times 2, it will be 30. That will be what? Minus 30. Now, minus 30 minus, this is minus here, which is going to be what? Is 0. Now, I think I'm running towards the synthetic method. It means lambda plus 2. Lambda, it will be lambda squared minus 2 lambda minus 15 equals to 0. Now, this is a quadratic problem now. Can you see this is a quadratic problem? Since it's a quadratic problem, I can now continue by having, okay, now I can now continue by having, I want to simplify this also, which I need to, what can I multiply to get 15 and add it, multiply to get minus 15 and add the same number is, normally is 3 and 5 anyway. 3 and 5. Now, it means I'll be talking about lambda. I'm not here to come and teach all this. They are elementary mathematics anyway. I think this is very, very bad. I think I can't just be explaining this. Sorry for using that kind of word. Now, okay, it means I'll be having lambda. This is going to be lambda. Oh, this is minus. Okay, this is going to be minus. And minus, I'm going to come and teach that, sorry for that. And also lambda minus what? 5. Plus 5 rather. Now it means all equals to 0. My lambda equals to 2. My lambda equals to 3. My lambda equals to minus 5. Please take note of that. Now, at this point, you know what it means. For me to have lambda, I will now generate my eigenvalue. It means my eigenvalue 1, my x1 will be equals to eigenvalue 1. Let me put eigenvalue 1 will be equals to 4 minus 7, 1. Eigenvalue 2, eigenvector 2 will be equals to 2, 0, 1. And eigenvector 3, this is 2. And it will be equals to 2, 0, minus 3. Now, please, that is my eigenvalue for each of the words. Eigenvalue. Eigenvalue for 1, eigenvalue for 2. This is the eigenvector. This is eigenvalue. And eigenvalue, eigenvector, eigenvalue, eigenvector, eigenvalue, eigenvector. That is not a problem. That should not be a problem. Now, that should be what we are trying to work on. Now, the next thing I need to just do is that my n, my diagonalization is to be equal to my n, my e, which is my eigen, and my inverse. Now, don't forget, my e, don't forget, the only thing that you need to know now is that e, it means e1, e2, and e3. That will give you what? Your e. It means indirectly, I'll be having 4, minus 7, 1, and 2, 0, 1, and 2, 0, minus 3. That is my eigenvalue. Can you say, hey, that is my eigenvalue? Now, it means the problem I can have here now is that I want to generate my what? Inverse of n. My n inverse, bro, sorry, for your information, run towards the what? Transformation method. I think there are videos that explain transformation method. What you just need to do is that you will have, where is it that? I think I'll be having 1, 2, 4, 0, 2, 0, and 1. Now, it means I'll be, now, 0, 1 is 0, 0, 0, 1 is 0, 0, 0, 1. That is what I mean. Can you see this? I think it's very interesting. Can you see how interesting it is? You can see that is what you just need to do there. Since you can do that by doing your m inverse will be surely be equals to, I think I don't need to be computing that. If you have problem with this, try to check our video on transformation method on inversion or inversion matrix. Now, by my this thing, I think I'll be getting a 0. It was computed here. I think I don't need to stress myself. Which, if you are still having problem, you can private chat or you try to generate me on email. That is my 1 over 8 and 1 over 28 and minus 1 over, because there is no time anyway. There's no time. That is my m inverse. The next thing I will now do, don't forget that I'm working towards this. And the next thing I need to do now, what is my ME? Now I can see that my ME, which is going to be what? I want to multiply the matrix with the which is I'll be having, I have 1 is 0, 4, I have 0, 2, 0, and I have 3, 1, minus 3. And my E will be equals to 4, 2, 2, minus 7 is 0, 0, 1, 1, minus 3. Now, by so doing this, ME will be equals to, with what I've done here, will be having 8, 6, minus 10, minus 14, 0, 0, 2, 3, minus, and that is my ME. Now, since I have my ME, now it means my M, E, and M inverse will just be equals to 8, 6, 10, 14, 0, 0, 2, 3, 15. What is my M inverse? Which is my M inverse is 0, minus 1 all over 7 is 0, and I'll be having 3 all over 8, 1 all over 4, 1 all over 4. I have 1 all over 8, 1 all over 28, minus 1 all over 4. That is mine. Can you see? Now, by so doing that, I think if I should do my M inverse, which is known as diagonalization, it will be equals to, If I do that, I'll be having 2 is 0 is 0 is 0, 3 is 0, and is 0 is 0 minus 5. That is my final answer. Can you see? Can you see, before you try to watch this, kindly try to understand the video before now. I think due to time, I have to do some little things so that to be easy to achieve. Normally, all these things, they are so simple. This is transformation method, and this is normal way of multiplying two matrices together, and it means you just go by row by column. Row this times this plus this times this plus this times this, and you get first element there, and you go and on till you achieve everything. You will notice that you see this times is 4, this times will be 0, this times this. Now 4 plus 4, I have 8. Can you see? There won't be any problem. I can also continue this times this plus 0 times 0 plus this times this, which will be what? 2 plus 4, I will have 6. Please, you go and on like that, which is that there won't be any problem. Anyway, there won't be any problem. Don't forget, just in case you have any problem on this particular, after viewing, you can easily contact us. You can also contact us on this number +204080 344 959990. This is our number on WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp us also for better information. Once again, thanks for watching.